to any object in SQL. And the text that we use here on the opportunity is on the opportunity screen in the context of this opportunity, creating it connected to the opportunity and always seeing that connection. And we've had some dialogue here on a couple of conversations. So let me go ahead and drill into one of the in room design conversations. Once I drill in, it's going to the conversation in the window. I can see all the content from that conversation. Okay, the thing that everybody's pretty familiar with, but it's kind of touched on the Google aspect of it, other than like to just view to link to the conversation. Okay, so I've got my conversation has a name. Every name you need to get a favorite over the conversation. So if we're talking, somebody suggests that I should include another person as maybe first. I think it's for other people as well. I think it's into the conversation, but they will be registered into the conversation. And we'll be able to review the history and be able to comment on this. You can see that Frederick has added a picture of that picture and look at the content of the picture. And we also start to some diagramming or highlighting here. And it gives me some guidance as I select an icon. You can turn this off. It's just a good look for usability for users to come into the application. Give them a little feel for how to use the abilities that we have. So you can enter in any comments here. So I can press one and up. We are going to need 3. And now the nice thing is, as the diagram, well, Frederick can make another comment and upload the comment. I don't have to refresh the screen or have to go through any conversation going. And also, the part of this whole conversation is captured in the story. Okay, now we're having and we can see the comments that were added, the annotation for that diagram. Okay? So just to give you a feel for stuff to be interactive, we sort of from a hands-on perspective. You can also just post questions, regular comments here. Part of the knuckle dialogue, like different conversations like G and other. When I want it to be associated with this opportunity, I can just click new conversation here. And what it's going to do is create a new conversation. And I clicked it twice accidentally, but when I drill into that conversation, I could decide to add people to that conversation from within the window that's going to get launched after I drill in, right? Just like we saw with the other conversation, I can associate people once I create that conversation. Now, there's the more advanced integration. Let me just switch over to that for our discussion purposes, where you can actually define connections to other objects. And we have some links over here, but we have not done the integration yet for my demo environment. But from here, you could connect an opportunity or a custom to a conversation as well. You can, or a service request or object with Siebel. And not just Siebel as well, right? You could do this with BBS or, with a separate window, not connected at all to the instance. You just log into the Oracle Social Network. If I go to conversations, I can see those 2 new conversations I did. They're connected to the opportunity, but they're also in my OSN dashboard.
So the way to link it to the opportunity is to start from the opportunity.
Fusion field application. So from here you can see opportunities. We have a view of opportunities within OSN, And so this is another way you'd be able to do your opportunity data. Look into one of these, show you how this looks, the more advanced integration, give you a feel for that. When I drill in, the selected fields from the opportunity have been exposed. These can read only or they can be read write. And they give you the ability to make certain updates that you want to enable from within like that. So let's say I've decided that, we've had a good okay, I can post that in. And so you can have a dialogue within the opportunity itself, in that context, you got a conversation related to the opportunity. And so under the conversation, the opportunity, anytime there's a change, you can, that who made the change and what the values were. I added some comments as well.
So I think, Phil, another if the sales rep or a service technician were out on site and they discovered either a new opportunity